This is NewHampshireCrossCountry.com, powered by Runner's Alley. We are at the 2022 Division I JV State Championships at Alvirne High School. We have the girls on the line right now, getting ready to go. They're just getting their final commands. This meet hub is brought to you by Stitches NH, so thank you to them. So looking at the top teams in this race, it's usually pretty similar to the top varsity teams in the state. That kind of trickles down to your JV teams usually. So look to see BG, Pinkerton, Concord, Dover, all up towards the front. We just saw a dominant performance from the Nashua South boys team. So we'll see if the girls can pull off a similar performance. Maybe get some energy from seeing their guys' team win. But it's a beautiful day for this championship race. We got 60 degrees, light breeze. Course looks really nice. It's pretty dry. Sometimes in the past, really the only issue this course has had is being a little wet and muddy. But course is pretty dry, but it doesn't seem like they're kicking up too much dust, which is good. So should see some fast times. The boys race was real fast up towards the front, so I think we should have a good day for these ladies.
Reminder once again, ladies, as you cross the finish line, keep your hands off that watch. Allow the camera to take the picture of your bib. Allow the leader to...
All right, we got a long straightaway across this field before it funnels down, and they go around this big field for a lap before heading into the woods. And then we'll see them in the woods a little over a half mile into the race. See how things are kind of settling in. Getting out hard is not too much of a problem at this course, just because it doesn't funnel down too tight that quickly. So even if you kind of get boxed in a little bit at the start, you can definitely still make your way up the field. But obviously, being pretty flat and fast course, you do want to kind of be on the gas pedal from the start. Get a good first mile in, get yourself in position where you want to be to make some moves over the latter stages of the race. All right, we have the lead cart coming out, and the starter is putting on his hearing protection. So we'll get started any moment. All right, we have the whistle and the gun. They're off. Your 2022 Division I JV Girls State Championship race. Funneling down nicely across this field. Looks like the South girls going out hard on the right of your screen. Got Dover right up front, as well as Pinkerton. So look for them to be in the team battle. So once all these ladies come through here, we'll catch them as they come into the woods about half mile into the race. All right, we have our lead cart coming through along with the top girls. At about 4:40 on the clock right now. Got Bedford way out in front. Nice pack of 3. Nice job by those ladies running together as a pack. Working very well together. We got more Bedford leading the main pack here. So that's Bedford's 4 and 5 right there. So they're going for a perfect score. The rest of the top 7 still right there as well. So big move over the first half mile, 3/4 of a mile here by Bedford. See if they can hold on to that perfect score. Been pretty strung out. I think those top 3 girls kind of pulling things out here. Don't have too much of a nice tight pack, so everyone getting kind of strung out here pretty early on. Kind of a toss-up on flat courses like this. Sometimes, you know, the flat course just kind of lends itself to going out hard and kind of everyone's stringing out, but you can also get some tactical races where everyone bunches up and kind of waits for somebody else to make the move. But it looks like we'll have the former type of race here today. Should have some good times if that front group pulls everybody out nice and fast. Hopefully all these ladies getting PRs in here in the championship race. You can see the terrain they're running on is pretty nicely packed stone dust, which is great for running on. You know, it's nice. You can put spikes in for this race, and it's, you know, it's not too hard of a surface. It's not like you're running on tar or something. Nice, hard packed, fast surface. Obviously there is the loop in the field at the beginning and then right before the second mile. So there is some grass on this course, but most of it is what you see here in the woods, the nice packed stone dust. Just real fast, great surface.
Got our top 2, make that top 3 all from Bedford. Looks like they're working together a little bit. That 3 has got quite the lead, maybe 50-60 meters on the chase pack. Should see them momentarily. And it looks like it's led by Bedford's number 4 and Dover. Keene tucked in there as well. I see Bedford 5, 6, 7 right there. I think that answers that question, as Winnacunnet has 4. Again, early enough, we're at that 1 mile. Couple spectators on the side of where the 1 mile mark is, as Dover, Pinkerton, Bedford all pass us. Pinkerton, Dover, Bedford, Winnacunnet, Bedford, Bishop Girton, Bedford again. Couple from Portsmouth, and again, with these JV races, you can enter more than 7. Nice way for these girls all to end their season. And good few groups of them. Again, shows us just how big this field is here at the JV D1 State Championships in Hudson, New Hampshire. We're at Alvern High School. Nice woods back here, rolling woods, predominantly flat, a little bit soft though. Can see a little bit of that sand pack beneath their feet as Bishop Girton passes us with a pair, followed by Winnacunnet. Memorial is here, followed by Keene, Salem, Merrimack, Bishop Girton, Dover, Winnacunnet, Merrimack, Bedford, Portsmouth. Couple from Bedford, couple from Merrimack, Dover with 1 and then 2 right there. Starting to thin out a little bit here. Still someone around you though. You still have contact, still someone to chase down, someone to stay with, battle back and forth the whole way. And that's what a lot of these girls are looking for. Again, these girls all just passing that 1 mile mark. Good cluster of Merrimack here working together. And as they pass, we'll send it down to the 2 mile.
All right, just before the 2 mile, the top girls coming through. Still got Bedford 1-2 running stride for stride here. Look very strong working together. Going through the 2 mile in 13:57 right now. So still under 7-minute pace through the 2 mile. Got a big gap. About a 30 to 40 second gap over number 3, which is another Bedford. So they're going 1, 2, 3. I don't think anybody's taking the podium spots away from them because they have quite a lead. And then we have Dover coming through in 4th. Then Pinkerton's 1st. And then Bedford's 4th.
Let's go, Beckley! You're 7th, Beckley! You look good!
1 for Keene.
Really good.
And then 3 more Bedford.
Race right ahead of you.
Nice pack of Winnicunnet. They're top 4 running together. That's great to see. Another Dover and Pinkerton running together.
Come on, Bedford!
Their respective 2s, and then 2 more Bedford.
Let's go, Ava!
So Bedford really running away with this. Just as they did right from the beginning. Had the perfect score for a little bit, but still looks like they're going to have quite a low score at the finish. And then I think Pinkerton, Dover, and I'd say Winnicunnet probably fighting it out for the rest of the podium spots on the team side. Yeah, Bedford looking really strong all the way through past their top 7. You know, top 10, 11, 12 runners really all towards, you know, the middle, forward of the middle pack. So a really good race from them. We'll see them one more time in this Woods Loop, and then we'll catch them at the finish line, see how things shake up over the last mile.
We've got our 2 leaders right there from Bedford. They're on their final legs of it. Good battle between teammates. And it looks like they've broken away from their other teammate who last I saw at the mile was just a little ways back of them. But they have definitely opened up that gap considerably. Again, both from Bedford, and usually that can be an indicator of how a varsity team will fare as well. If one program is doing well, usually it means the other is. Depth kind of works that way, as we have our 3rd place athlete coming at us, and she is from Bedford as well. as expected. So she's got this downhill to go. Hardest part of the course is behind her. And right now she's racing the clock, hoping to get that PR. And again, big separation. Bedford with the top 3. Dover coming in 4th currently, followed by Pinkerton. So these two kind of broken away a little bit as well, before we got Bedford's number 4 and Bedford's number 5. So right now Bedford's got 5 before anyone else has 2. Things could change a little bit as we've got our 4 girls from Winnacunnet running together, mixed in with a Keene. Getting to the final stretches of the race, might see a little bit more kicking going on as Dover has another, as well as Bedford. That's 6 and 7. This pack led by Londonderry Pinkerton, then Bedford Pinkerton, Bedford, Bedford, Bedford. Again, showing depth. JV States is always interesting because a lot of times those top place finishers could be on varsity programs at different schools. That's just how it kind of works out some years. Also means they usually got some good training partners, as we've got BG coming down the hill, followed by Dover. Dover's looking pretty good on the JV side of things this year. Again, their varsity team's another top team to keep an eye on, as is Keene and Pinkerton, all in view now. We'll see varsity run next weekend for their state championship, as we've got 4 Bedford passing us. Keene moving down the hill with 2, followed by a Bedford. Nice. Showing some peace for the camera. Having fun with it. And that's one of the names of the game with this race. You know, it's one, you want to have a championship to end off your season, so it's pretty cool that JV has afforded that. And 2, you want to have fun with it. You know, you also want to enjoy yourselves. It's the last race of the season. You want to go out with maybe a PR, maybe having a little bit of fun, as we've got a good group here from Keene, Portsmouth, Windham, Bishop Girton, South, Keene again, followed by Salem, home team Alvern, and Dover. Good little steady flow here. This next group led by Bedford, Timberlane, and Bishop Girton right in front. Using this downhill, nice gradual long downhill. Saw Portsmouth, Merrimack, Pinkerton, Portsmouth again. Merrimack coming at us, followed by Winnacunnet. Another from Merrimack, slightly different jersey, couple of different styles for Merrimack today. Bishop Girton. Looks like we've got Memorial with a pair, separated by about 15 meters. Another good group here, Bedford, Timberlane, Merrimack, Dover, Alvern, Merrimack, Bedford, Bedford, Salem. Coming down this gradual hill. Seen a lot of athletes today kind of pick it up, coming down this hill, knowing that they're getting near that end. Winnacunnet, South. You can follow BG in a cluster coming down now. Again, rolling hills here. For the most part, relatively flat, especially compared to somewhere like Dairyfield. And I'd say at this point in the race, most of the girls in this race have passed us. We're gonna have to throw it down to Davio at the finish line, and he's gonna show us just how quick those Bedford 2 came in.
All right, we got a nice race for the finish here. Two teammates, Bedford going 1-2 for the Division I JV State Championships. That's Michelina Rodazzo winning in 20:49 for Bedford. Those two had a big lead over the field. And a win by almost a minute, looks like here. Wow, they really broke away. All right, here's third coming around the corner. Looks to be another Bedford. And it is. So that's Bedford going 1, 2, 3.
Good job, Bedford. Great.
All right, so we have Michelina winning in 20:49. We have Risa 20:50 for second, and that was Samantha Ducharme 21:59 for third. This is Dover's first, coming through in fourth, and then Pinkerton for fifth. We got Bedford's 4, that's sixth place overall, and then Bedford's 5 in seventh, so they put 5 in the top 7. Here comes that big Winnacunnet pack we saw earlier. 4 Winnacunnet coming through almost uninterrupted. Dover's 2. At Bedford's 6 and 7.
Pass over to the left if you want. Hey, straight ahead. Stay back, please. Step out of the chute.
So that's actually gonna displace some people. So Bedford should have a huge lead. All right, there's 2 more for Pinkerton. I should put them in second. And still more Bedford coming through. So obviously they will not displace past the 7th runner, but still a dominant showing from them. Got another Pinkerton coming in. I think that's either 4 or 5 for Pinkerton. This might be 5 for Winnacunnet. I think Winnacunnet actually might be either second or third. It's between them and Pinkerton. It's going to be pretty close on the score sheet. Had quite a few Dover and Keene in as well.
What are you doing in here? Out! Out!
Everybody keep on coming.
Still more Bedford.
Right through, Bedford, right through.
I think Bedford could have fielded 2 teams and gone 1-2 here with how many girls they have coming through. That is really impressive from them. I think that's the scoring 5 from Keene through as well. So if I were to say the team scores, definitely Bedford, and then either Pinkerton or Winnacunnet. It's pretty close. And then I'd say Keene after them. and Dover in the mix as well.
Pass the cameras. Pass the cameras.
Pass the cameras. Keep on coming.
Right through. Let it go, Wintergun. Let it go.
You can rest over there if you need to sit down.
Great run from all these ladies. Got some pretty fast times here today.
Rest over there. Tanya, you just do it.
Good, Dover.
Over here, you just rest.
Obviously all these athletes training to peak for this race, so good to see some hard finishes, some good times.
All the cameras.
Gotcha.
Wyndham, you okay? Good luck, Penelope.
Rest over here. Thank you. Keep on coming past the cameras.
Pass
You
the
need to rest
cameras,
over
please.
here.
Pass on the left, you left the door. Pass on the left, the door. Good finish, ladies. Keep coming. Pass the cameras. Pass the cameras.
Rest over there.
Pass on the left if you want to. Good finish, buddy. Pass the cameras. Pass the cameras, ladies.
Yeah, get up and walk if you can. It can help us not.
Dude, you sucked it at the end. I was like, oh my god,
Rest over here if you need to.
Anybody crash into you? You're not gonna.